Hello. Today we are going to talk about the book Velvet Chaos. So, this book was given to me by the author. I feel like this book is actually fairly well done for it being their first book. Now, I will say with most first books that I've read, there are some mild criticisms or critiques, but that's pretty expected. That's pretty on brand for every book that the author, it's their first book they've ever written. Obviously, as time goes on, if they keep publishing books, they're going to get better. I feel like this one was actually pretty entertaining. I will say my biggest critique is it feels like you're kind of dropped into the story and you didn't get all the information. There were just certain things where it was like, okay, all right, I don't really know what's going on, but it's not the worst. I will say this is one where I did think their element of God was actually really unique, and it was fun, it was creative. So, as you guys know, I hate a story where they're like, and everything is resolved because God. Just accept it. This one, it was actually one of the characters was God. So I feel like that was a fun little play. And I feel like because he did it in a way where it wasn't like a big part of the story, it was like a little twist at the end. It was fun. It was interesting. And it was kind of like ooh, that's unique. So I actually appreciated that. It was a little choppy when it bounces from characters because it doesn't always let you in on who it's jumping to next. So you're kind of reading and being like, who is this talking about? And it doesn't tell you until a little bit further on, which that was kind of like a little annoying, but I've had that happen with other books, so it was fine. I will say concept was unique. I do feel like it was doing a lot, it was trying to do a lot, but it wasn't bad. It just was a lot. The premise of the book is that drones can be used, and it's supposed to just be that it's kind of for vlogging in a sense. It's just recording everyday life, and it's supposed to make your life easier, and it the scientists that built it intended for it to help us evolve and become better and stuff like that. But then somebody programmed the drones to where they could assassinate people, and so that was the whole plot is that the scientist who created the drones, his son, has to go and figure out who's doing it and try to stop them. And it is interesting. And then along the way, he finds an orb of pure black light or black energy, and there's also a white one. And so it was interesting. The orbs are really cool because they basically give you a crap ton of power, and that was really interesting to see. It was interesting. There's a fight scene with them, and that was pretty entertaining to read. I feel like because it was going so much on the drones, and it was trying to set up these people are using them for bad because they want to gain power, and then this person has to figure out who's doing everything and all that. It just was kind of a lot. But overall, I think this is not a bad book. I think it was done well, especially like I said, for a first publish. I feel like it was fun, and for the most part, it's written pretty well. It's not the best, but it's not the worst either. So I feel like on a scale, I'd probably give it at least a 7, which is pretty good, especially for a first publish. I just think if they had maybe really solidified what they wanted this to be, could have been a little better. But also, I gotta be real, this isn't necessarily a book that I would have picked out for myself. So it was fun reading something that I wouldn't normally have read. I think if it intrigues you, might as well. Overall, not bad. Like I said, it's not my favorite, but overall I think it's a pretty good book. It's pretty solid. So if you're intrigued about drones and assassination and a little bit of supernatural, give it a try. All right. Thank you.